Just more on the Cornette Morella incident. We're watching an actual recording from the event. Got to go. Big commotion. Escorting Cornette and Morella out. Alright. I'm sure there's more videos up. I guess my final thoughts on that are, again, like the Bischoff-Bret Hart feud, I hope this feud continues. I don't know why. Maybe because I kind of like conflict, especially when it involves. You know, that's interesting. It wasn't 2-3 months ago when Bischoff and Cornette both decided to poke at Mr. Russo when he wasn't there to defend himself, and now maybe it's a little bit of karma. A few months later, a few gentlemen from their past decide to stick it up their asses. So, I wish I had my show back when it was Cornette and Bischoff against Russo, because I have a lot of thoughts on that too. But, I guess, you know what? Let's go to the phone lines here. We have Mr. Boomhauer. He was actually on the scene of the incident. Hello? Mr. Boomhauer, are you there? Hey, Nick, tell you what, man. How you doing, man? Good, good. Mr. Boomhauer, now, it's my understanding you were in Detroit at this convention where Mr. Cornette and Mr. Morella interacted with each other. What happened exactly? Was there a lot of commotion? Nah, I tell you what, man, talking about Dangle, Cornette came out, man, he looked Dangle cheeseburger, man. He went up, Morella, like, oh, I'm Italian, man. And Cornette was like, what the fuck, man? And I'm sitting there Dangle the tongue, man. Explosion everywhere, man. It's a fight, punch, man. Now, is my understanding that Mr. Cornette started this whole incident, or Morella came up to him? No, I'll tell you what, Nick, talk about Cornette walking up, and Morella came up to him and like, hello, this is Santino Morella, and I'm here to make peace with you. And I talked about Dangle. Cornette, man, was like, what the fuck, motherfucker, I want to rip your head off. I'm talking about Dangle, the goddamn, you ain't Vince Russo, I'm gonna kill you. So, and it was explosion everywhere, man, talking about Dangle, flying Barney, man. Wow. Now, Mr. Boomhauer, is this convention, did they have to shut down? Were there any other good talents there? No, I'll tell you what, man, talking about Dangle, continue on, man, to Dangle's cheeseburgers everywhere, man. Ah, cheeseburgers. I could go for some. Alright, Mr. Boomhauer, well, alright, I'm just glad to hear you're safe, right? Yeah, Nick, man, I'm talking about Dangle, bathroom break, man. Okay, great. Well, listen, I gotta go. I gotta close out my show, but thanks for calling in, and I guess I'll talk to you next week. Alright, man, talking about that Dangle Vince Russo, man, talking about Dangle $125, man, talking about Dangle who put on weight, man, that Jeff Lane goofball, talking about that up his ass, man. Nah, Vince and Jeff are great guys. It's all good, Mr. Boomhauer. I got thick skin. But listen, I'll talk to you later, alright? Alright, man, talking about Dangle, continue on, man, woohoo! Alright, have a good night, man. He's a character. Alright. I guess that about wraps it up for this week. Now, I was planning to do a little WCW review with Retro Shred, but Retro is doing a lot of his own projects. Pretty talented guy. So, I don't know when and if we're doing it. But, to be honest with you, there's a lot of great stuff on the network. A lot of Nitros. I'm irritated because now they're talking about putting off Thunder, which would have been great because there's a lot of continuity in between those Spring of 2000 Nitro episodes that I absolutely love and would have loved to have seen the Thunders to go along with it. So we'll see. It's because Buff Bagwell and Raven are suing them. It's basically from what I'm hearing. So we'll see next week. I'd love to get into I have an SNES over there. I could talk about my experience. I just played the SNES, the little portable thing that came out, and my opinion. I'll give my opinion on that maybe, because there's a few the SNES in general and some games that I'd love to review. So maybe knock some heads, finally get Scott to learn Margaritaville. We'll see. Only thing for sure about my show is nothing's for sure, so be sure to tune in next week. Like, subscribe, check us out on the brand. Check out Castro and the Marks on the Realm Network, worth every penny. And like I said, until then, I'm Nick Kolakowski, and then I will see you next week, folks. Only thing for sure about me, like I said, is nothing's for sure. Woo!